everyone, and welcome to yourbookmybook.com. I'm Patty Liskay, and today we are at the Urban Crest YMCA for the Mid-Ohio Indie Author Book Expo, where I have the pleasure of interviewing Eric Bardell, author of Be Dressed, Battle Ready.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, well, welcome. The pleasure is ours. So, Eric, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, for 30 plus years, I was a lawyer and mediator, family lawyer and mediator in England. And I was active in the church. You know, I was doing missions to India and Brazil and other places. And I was a director of a global men's evangelistic fellowship.
Okay.
I had responsibility in England for the Southeast. Okay. And so I was a fairly active Christian. And then the Lord turned to me and said that my time doing all that was up, and I needed to follow him to pastures new.
Okay.
Long story short, here I am in Columbus, Ohio.
Well, good. That's great. Well, so how did you come into writing then?
Well, I was drawn into writing because I was working with an addicts recovery group here in Grove City, and we were getting a lot of new converts, and of course it's a matter of life or death to these. There were men. It was a men's group, and they were determined to succeed, and I was wanting to help them as much as possible. And I realized that they needed to be strengthened very fast. They needed to be fast-tracked into the things of the faith. And so I wrote this book, which is a prayer tool, a prayer aid. It's full of the Word of God, and it brings them into the realities of an intimate prayer life, as well as knowledge of the Word of God. And so I wrote this initially on my computer and just printed it off and gave it to them. But then I found that other Christians were being turned on to it, very much so, pastors and elders, and they were urging me to get it published. And without thinking that anyone would want to publish it, I sent it off to Covenant Books. And Covenant Books came back and said that they really would like to publish it. Ah,
great. Wonderful. So tell us about the book, Be Dressed, Battle Ready. Tell us what that's referring to and what's in the book.
What's in the book? It's a prayer tool. It's the whole basis of the book is that you speak the Word of God out loud. When God created the earth, He spoke.
Okay.
And He spoke out loud, and it's when we speak the Word of God out loud that we find that it changes atmospheres, it changes situations, and it changes people.
Okay.
It can change you. And so this was a technique that I was using out in the mission fields of India, and I've been using it for years and years and years now. And I wanted to pass it on, and I found it very beneficial, especially in my work as a lawyer in England. It was a very demanding and stressful job. You never knew what a day would bring. You never knew what time deadlines you would be under. And I found that by employing this technique on a daily basis, it stood me in good stead for the day, no matter what would happen. And I wanted to pass it on to them.
Okay, so you didn't particularly write this for addicts or the people that you served as a missionary. Is this, who would you say this is for? Anybody? Or?
It's for any Christian of any level of maturity.
Okay.
I'm an elder in one of the churches in Columbus, and my fellow elders and a few of the pastors were really enthusiastic about it and wanted me to publish. So I went ahead and did that.
Wonderful! Congratulations!
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Quite a thrill, isn't it?
It is, and I've got another one in the series. This book is Be Dressed, Battle Ready. I've got another book that I'm working on. It will be called Be Dressed for the Bridegroom.
Okay, good. So is this maybe a series that you're hoping to?
Yes, I think so. Yes, at least a 2-book series. Hopefully, I'll be able to work on a few more.
Sure, wonderful. Well, so Eric, tell us, how can our readers around the world connect with you?
Well, there's a Be Dressed Battle Ready Facebook page.
Okay.
There's the book has its own page on the Covenant Books website.
Oh, okay.
And my ministry is called Lion and Eagle Ministries.
Okay.
And you can find me on the web at lionandeagleministries.org. O-R-G.
Okay. And most importantly, how can your book become my book? In other words, how can we purchase your books?
Oh, it's there on Amazon.
Amazon. Okay.
At Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble,
You can get it as a Kindle edition, a digital, both at Amazon and Barnes and Noble, or paperback.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Eric. It's been a pleasure talking to you. We've been talking to Eric Bardell, author of Be Dressed, Battle Ready. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a thrill to be here. Thanks very much for having me.
You're quite welcome. And thank you also to all of our listeners and all of our watchers and all of our readers at yourbookmybook.com. Everybody keep on reading and have a wonderful day.